I hope you all are good and staying at your home with your parents. Okay. Now, I am taking class standard 12, subject OC, chapter number 1, nature and significance of management. We understand in the previous lecture, that is function of management. We done that question in the previous lecture. Now we come on the next topic, from nature of management. Here we are studying the characteristics of management. Okay, so first here 7 points of nature and nature of management I am written down here, and I am written down the such key points of nature of management. If you written down this chart, you can pause the video and take a screenshot of it. And let us discuss about the nature of management. First is universal process. Here said that nature of management, in this management is a universal process, because management exists in all the level of the field: individual, agriculture, religion, state and cultures, okay, services business and non-services business, NGO. They have some such type of goal they're setting. Okay, so they want to achieve their goal, so they go through some process, and this process is called management. So we said that management is a universal process. We are studying in the introduction of management, and we study that concept of management, where came from management. In ancient time, people have a goal of living on a earth. So they are making some process, some activity of hunting animal and making some food, achieve their goal living on a earth. Okay, so that time also management exists. You have some goal and you're doing some process of it. I have some goal and I am also doing some process for achieving my goal. So individuals to commercial business, such have people have a goal and they are doing some process of it. So management is called, it is a universal process. Now second point is management is goal oriented activity, because till the goal we are doing some process. Okay, if we have not a goal, we are not doing such an activity in duration given period of time. Okay, you have not a goal, you are not doing activity and you are not follow your process. So business, individual have a goal. For achieve it, we are doing some process. So management is goal oriented activity. If you have goal, so management exists in it. Okay, so business have goal, management is necessary to achieve your goal, our goal. Okay, now nature is group activity. Here it is requirement of some people to doing our completing our activity. In the business some goal and management are doing some planning of it. So employees and manager implement of their activity and complete it, then we are achieving it. So here required of people, 2 and more people. If here you are achieved your goal getting good marks in the exam, you have required some person like me as a teacher who teach to you and who cover your syllabus. Okay, you required some school, so they are providing teachers for teaching your syllabus and clear your goals, achieving your goals. In the business also, management only not to complete their goal, they have required employees for implementing their activity according to the planning. Right? So, management is a group activity. We are grouping the activity and complete it. So, we are achieved it our goal. In ancient time, that time also, people are grouping and hunting the animal and making process of food. So that time also they are grouping their activity. So management is group activity. I hope this is clear, the 3 points. Now continue the 4th point, and management is continue process. Because you have a goal and whenever you not clear your goal, the process will continue till the achieving your goal. Okay, and then if you achieve your goal, management set new goals and we repeat our process. I hope this is clear to all of you. Some example I taking here. If you are want to clear your exam in 12th and you follow this process, but till the exam you not clear, if you not clear your goal, you processing of it. Okay, if suppose you are fail in the exam, you repeat and you set again your goal and follow this process. And if you are achieve this goal, you are gone through in the college level. And you also set that new goal and achieve it and follow this process. And also here, if you achieve this goal, you set your new goal, making career in your life. So here you achieve your goal, achieving your goal, making career in life. So here you follow this process. So here if you complete your goal, you set your new goal and the process of management is followed. So here management is a continue process. I hope this is point is clear. Okay. Now management is human process because goals set by the humans and activity done by the humans. So it is a management is universal, but its limit on the human. Because if human are not set the goal, they are not achieve the goal. And if they are set the goal, they require some group for completing it. So it is done by the human for human. Okay. Management and goal is complete by human. Employees, manager, top level management. Okay, this all by human. Completing our goal by human. For human. Okay, because goal is set by the human. Now, so here management is human process. Next is decision process. At any field and every time we are doing some decisions. Okay, we set planning, we are selection of facts, selection of activity which we can choose, and we decide this activity if we are done, so we achieve our goal as soon as possible, right? So, and we are organized our activity, so we are decide this activity for doing, implementing early, we give priority so that we are achieving our goal. So at every level we are deciding it. Okay, now if you are going, if you are want to purchase it, you thinking, so and you are decide, yes, I am purchasing my cloth. Okay, then you are implement it. Okay, so in decision process, first we decide it, then we implement it, then we achieve our goal. So first we decision making it at every level. Okay, now science is a art, sorry, management is a science, art and profession. Here science means it is follow systematically process and it have a principle. Okay, science has a systematic, follow some systematic process one by one. Okay, and scientifically, and it have a principle. And here management have a systematic process. We doing some first planning. Okay, we doing some first planning, then organized our activity, then we are recruiting our employee and trained to our employee, then we are control the activity and as well as our employee. We are not going to first in controlling. If we have a not planning, if we have a not employee, and if we have a not resources, how we can control them? Okay, so first here management, in the management also we are going through the systematically process, and we have management have also principle given by the different author according to them. So we are discussing principle of management in next chapter, chapter number 2. Okay, art means done the activity from other. It is a unique skill not existent in every person. Okay, I give an example in previous lecture कि अगर आपकी मम्मी को आपके बच्चों से काम निकलवाना हो, ठीक है, आपकी मम्मी को उनके बच्चों से काम निकलवाना हो कि बच्चा चल ये काम कर दे, बेटा ये तू ये काम कर दे, ठीक है, तो हम बोलते नहीं यार, अरे वाह आपको तो कला है, आप तो बच्चों से काम निकलवा लेते हो. So she has a goal for achieving some activity and she has an art for done from her child. Okay, so management have also art. They done their activity from employees for achieving their goal. Okay, so skilled, it is an intellectual activity. So here we are done our activity from employees. Okay, now profession means it is a skilled and experienced person, they are doing their own profession. Okay, so management who has set the goal and planning, that person are also skilled and experienced, but they have don't any degree. But here like chartered account, lawyer and doctor have a skilled person, they are practice on it, they are experienced in their field, they have a degree also. Okay, but management in this, they are skilled person, they have experience, mandatory in the business, who are management their activity and they are doing planning for achieving the business goal, they are not mandatory of the degree of management right now in the management. Okay, so here we said management is science, art and process. I hope these 7 points you have clear now and in the nature of significance. Let's see, the next topic is importance of management. We are studying in the importance of management. Okay. Now, let us discuss next point is importance of management. Here, there is 8 point of importance of management. The first is means importance of management, why its need of management in the business. Okay, every success and failure it's depend on the how effectively and efficiently you use the management in the business. Okay, the 4 functions, that is planning, organizing, okay, controlling, staffing. How effectively you use your function, and this function, this effectively you use, it is depends on the management. Okay, so it's success and failure of the business, it's depend on management. So it's need of the management in the business. Such type of points we are discussing. The first is necessary in every field. Okay, so we are discussing in previous question, that is nature of management. There first point is universal nature, universal activity. Management is a universal activity because it exists in every field, in individual, education department, services department, agriculture. Okay, so and sports department. In all these things, in all the fields, there exists of management. So there is necessary in every field, because in every field they have a such goal, and for achieving this goal we gone through systematically process, we are doing some activity. But if we are not doing such activity effectively and efficiently, we can't achieve our goal. So it is necessary, it is importance in every field. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now, optimum utilization of resources. Here, if we don't planning, we are not doing any plan, and we don't know, if we are not doing planning, if we don't know the selection of activity, we not organize our activity, and we cannot give authority and responsibility. If we don't know how much activity we are doing in this process, we can't recruit our employees. Okay, there is need of 8 employees only, we recruiting 10, it is 2 more employees are recruiting, we wasting our time. Okay, so here we maximum utilize our resources, time is also our resources. If we are not guided to employee, not trained to employee don't know how to done our activity, so they are increase wasting of activity and not complete on a time also. So here function of management we are doing systematically. So here reducing in the cost of resources, and we are use optimum utilization मतलब means optimum use of the resources. Our resources is land and person means employee, man, capital and raw material. This is our resources. Use these resources, maximum utilized it and reducing minimum cost and machine also. Okay, machine also, because we done our activity from these things, these resources. Man, person are done our activity, machine our done our activity, they are producing our goods, capital we purchasing our raw material, so this is also resources. Land we stayed and we are producing goods and we are planning of it, we are means our business stand on land, so this is all are our resources, so maximum utilized it. If we are not think how much land cover the business and we are purchasing more land, so it's means it's increasing in capital, it is wastage on capital and it is wastage this area of land. So management is necessary for optimum utilization of resources. Okay, now accomplishment of objective. Every goal we have achieving, we want to achieving it. So we gone through a process and we gone through such type of activity, function of management, planning, organizing, controlling. Okay, so this type of process for achieving our goal. So it is in a business, in individual, when it's need and achieving, we want to achieve the goal, it's importance of the management. We need of the management. Okay. Now useful for the success of business. If we are want to achieve our goal and gone through increasing in the business, successive of business on a time and efficiently, so it's need of the management. Okay, we are achieving our goal through the management. So here every success and failure depends on the management, how you manage your business systematically, efficiently and effectively. Okay, now increase in job opportunity. These all are points related to each other. If you are success in your business and you are expanding business from year to year, need of employee. And if you recruitment of your employee, increase in job opportunity in the society. Okay. And it's increasing in the employment. But if you are not use management effectively, efficiently, it's down from it. You are never achieved, you can't achieve your goal and it's more chance close the business. So here recruitment of in this area of employee, there are also unemployment in the society, in the national level, in our country. So here successive of business needs of management, so it is create employment in the market, in the society. So in increase in job opportunity, also importance of management. Now increase in profit. When we are maximum utilization of our resources, we get our maximum achieve our goal. So every business have a motive of earning profit. So here we earn more and more profit. So it's here increasing in profit when we are achieving our goal on a time, effectively and efficiently use of the resources. So we are earning our profit more, increase in the profit also. So increasing in profit is need of the management. Now social benefit. First social benefit is here increase in job opportunity. Here in this we are living in the society and business are doing in the society, work in the society, and they give resources to society, they give production to the society. Okay, so here increase in job opportunity, it's affect to their family also, and each and every person are collecting here. This is called a society. And here, if we are staffing well manner and we are satisfied to the men from free from the financial and mentally, they are focusing on fully on the business. They give 100% on it. So they are their family also free from the financially. Okay, they have their children also free from the education. They means here every success of business, it's create in the society wealth and welfare also of every employee and every person in the society. Okay, here next is national motive, because here development of business, it creates wealth and welfare in the society. So here development of the every employee, every person, it's development of the society, and development of the society, here development of the nation. Okay, so here wealth and welfare also in the national level. So here national motive achieve, we want to achieve the national motive also, it's importance of the management. I hope these points are clear now. If you forget this such type of points, you can add related to this management, like it's reducing the minimum cost of resources. If we are want to reduce our cost and minimize our cost of resources in the business, so it's need of the management. Okay, so this type of points you can add in the importance and management and related such type of question, so you can increase your marks. Okay, not write down this point as for the book only, you can add also for increasing your marks and create your own points related to this topic. Okay, I hope this is clear to all of you. We will meet soon in the next lecture in the new topics. Okay, thank you so much.